Cop is still in demand on Indiegogo right now as we're getting ready to go to print in the next couple weeks. You can still get your hands on some great things like this beautiful sketch card from E.J. Morges. This is the last one. O'Hara shooting out his magical rainbows from his hat. You could get that alone or buy the featured tier, which comes with the book, the ash can, and the sketch card. So check it out.
Hey everybody, what's up? This is Phil and Brandon from Zade Comics. We are the writer and artist of Magic Cop, which is in demand on Indiegogo right now, and just the two best looking brothers in all of comics. And today it is Monday, Magic Cop Monday. And we are just about done with the whole comic book. There's 3 pages left to letter that I have. Last week we got a huge batch of colors in from Eugene, and yeah, like I said, well, it's like 3.5 pages, so I'm not done with the one I'm working on right now. But it's been crazy, a crazy weekend lettering all these pages for the book and the final chapter. Lots of action, lots of sound effects going on, magic flashing past the page, and really excited to get it out.
Yeah, the sound effects are looking really cool. What are those called? Do you know what they're called?
Sound effects.
Is that what you just call them? I think there's another word for them.
So you're thinking of Growlix, which is like the...
That's not...
Oh, okay. That's not
but, yeah, they're looking awesome. You're getting really, really good at doing them.
Thanks. They're fun to do. Some of them take a really long time. Like right now I'm doing this kind of like splash panel of Magic Cop exploding because he's contracted.
Spoilers.
He's exploding with magic, and I'm putting sound effects behind him, so masking out the big bubbles. It's gonna take a while, but it's worth it because it's gonna look awesome. All those because you want to convey what's going on with the different sounds. You know, there's some parts are underwater spoilers also, so like choosing where to put sound and where not to put sound to just set the atmosphere and the mood is something I'm getting better at over time, and something I want to help out the reader, get that feeling for what's going on.
Plus, you're gonna be able to use that for when you're working on Doom Fate.
Yeah. Check out Doom Fate, doing the letters after we get done with Magic Cop here. And so this week, tonight I'm gonna finish the letters basically, and then line up all the pages, which I've done most of them already, so we could go through them, Brandon and I, and look through them, make some edits if we have to do that, and then we'll throw it into a PDF and send it out to some people so they could read it over and see if they catch anything that we didn't catch, and then send it off to the printer, get some proofs in, and we'll be ready to print and ship out next month, which is awesome. We're on track, on time.
I'm super really excited to see this thing in my hands, like how hefty it is.
Yeah.
Because looking at something like a classic floppy, it's a little bit thinner, but then when we got Unbreathable Skunk Girl, that's a thick one, and that still wasn't even 90 pages, I don't think, and so this is going to be well over 90 pages.
Right.
Really going to see how thick this thing is going to be.
Yeah, that's going to be fun, like feeling the cover, finish and stuff like that. That's going to be the solidifying moment of, man, we made this comic, which is so cool.
Awesome.
Yeah, I'm ecstatic about it. And yeah, so lettering is going well. You started working on the retailer poster.
Yeah, now that I'm not drawing sequentials all the time right now, so it's some more time to work on some more of the creative aspects to the campaign, and one of them was the retailer poster, which was a perk that is promised to the person who buys the 5-comic bundle, where you maybe like a comic book shop or something like that, you want to sell some Magic Cop copies, get yourself a 5-comic bundle, and then you also get the exclusive retailer poster that'll be sent in the box as well. And this is a poster that is a piece of art that's exclusively made for this tier, which we've sold one of, and so that person or whoever you guys are interested in buying that can go ahead and get your hands on
the
that
campaign, yeah.
because that's going to be a really rare poster.
We'll be showing that off.
And
whenever.
that poster.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you can show it
it's
off
gonna be
later
awesome.
when you ink it.
Sure.
And then the other thing, which is really big, which we haven't shown at all, which is the 4th chapter cover. So the reason we kind of held off on this because when we were designing the covers and when I was writing the story and the different chapters of the book, we thought there would be like a spoiler on that cover.
Yeah.
But we actually found a really cool layout. Brandon whipped this up. Awesome design here where we could show it now. It's fully inked, fully colored. We have this awesome apocalyptic sky in the background, as well as Bone Daddy-O on his little ferryman boat, oaring Iggy and Grey Wolf basically down the River of Styx, which is odd. I love mythology, and River of Styx takes you to the underworld, and all these zombie mermaids in the foreground clawing at them.
Yeah, it turned out awesome. It turned out conceptually even cooler than what I wanted the original 4th cover to be.
Mm-hmm.
Where it would have had a spoiler on there. I think it works so much better here that it doesn't have a spoiler, and it kind of ties into the original Ferryman and like Bone Daddy-O backstory, or like even conceptual design.
His theme,
for him
yeah.
being like that guy who ferries the souls and stuff.
Yeah, and this one is, as well as the rest of the chapter covers, will be available on the naughty tier, and it has an uncensored version to it.
Yeah, that was one of the things too, because that one hadn't been drawn, right? And so going from the old idea of like, oh, we probably shouldn't put any nudity on here, and then to being the naughty tier being one of the best-selling tiers that we have, it changed it to the idea of like really needing to have this naughty tier version of it. And so kind of making it a big deal, kind of how the first chapter cover has front and foremost the mermaid Sushi on there, who's topless. I really wanted to do something showcasing that on this one, but not taking away from or focusing too much on the nudity, still making it a really amazing piece. And I think it worked really, really well, probably better than I could have hoped for.
And it's funny because when we were doing those other covers and kind of coming up with the concepts, the nudity we weren't thinking of it when we were thinking of the concepts, right? It just happens, and that's how you drew it. And then we're like, oh, when we came up with the second one, like, oh, we could these chicks will be topless, and we could make them, black them out and stuff like that. But with this one, we had that in mind, and I'm like, how are we gonna make it, uncensored, so that could get in the way of thinking about your concept, or if you're thinking about that too much, you don't want to, like Rand said, make it too much of the focus. But yeah, I love this cover, and I'm glad we could show it off now. If you guys get the naughty tier, or you could get the poster, the uncensored poster, as an add-on with any perk as well.
Yeah, you can add on all 4 versions of the poster, or you could buy them individually if you just want a particular one.
Yeah, that's the awesome thing about Indiegogo with add-ons. But other than that, last week we both were sick, so we didn't get to put up a lot of YouTube videos, and we've been working on getting this book to the printers. So this week, hopefully we'll have more videos up, and I can get a stream in, maybe with Vinny. I know he's got his new book, Through the Woods.
Yeah.
Hopefully we can get Michael Derrick on with Grayscale, and that'll be some fun shows. But tonight, cracking down on the letters, finishing this up, and getting it off to the printers this weekend, hopefully.
Yeah, that's gonna be great.
So thanks for watching, everybody. Sub and like if you haven't already. Ring that bell so you know when we are going live with streams, and we will see you throughout the week with the rest of our videos. See you later.
Did you guys know that Brandon Diaz, the artist of Magic Cop, has his very own Patreon page? You guys can head on over there and pledge for either $5 or $8 a month, and you get these beautiful digitally painted pictures by Brandon. He does one a week for all of his members. So head on over there, check it out.